Have you ever wondered about the existence of Jesus or what proof we have of his existence? If so, you are not alone. The question of Jesus' existence has intrigued scholars, theologians, and laypeople for centuries. Today I'm going to take you on a journey, delving into the world of archaeology, the field that has unearthed some of the most compelling evidence of Jesus' historical presence. We'll explore the top 10 archaeological discoveries that corroborate the accounts of Jesus' life, shedding light on the context in which he lived. The first such revelation is the unearthing of a first-century dwelling in Nazareth, the reputed hometown of Jesus. This groundbreaking discovery, previously shrouded in dispute, provides tangible evidence that Nazareth did indeed exist during the time of Jesus. This discovery aligns seamlessly with the gospel narratives, adding another layer of credibility to their historical accuracy. This momentous find, previously a subject of contention, offers solid proof of the town's existence during Jesus' era, harmonizing impeccably with gospel narratives. Coming in at number 2, archaeologists have found nails and tombs from the Roman era that bear the marks of crucifixion, an astonishing discovery that has sent ripples of excitement through the historical and archaeological communities worldwide. This practice, a form of punishment that is as ancient as it is brutal, is detailed extensively in the Gospel's account of the death of Jesus Christ. These nails and tombs, remnants of a civilization long fallen, were discovered at a myriad of Roman sites scattered across Europe and beyond. Each of these artifacts tells a narrative of its own, etching out stories of lives lived and lives taken under the iron rule of the Roman Empire. The nails in particular are haunting reminders of the suffering endured by those subjected to crucifixion. Their lives ended in a manner as cruel as it was public. Furthermore, tombs, silent witnesses to the passage of time, bear the undeniable marks of this brutal practice, marks that have withstood the ravages of centuries. The echoes of a culture characterized by its paradoxical combination of grandeur and cruelty can be felt in these cold stone testimonies. These gruesome findings from various Roman sites give historical weight to the New Testament's descriptions. The artifacts not only corroborate the descriptions in the biblical text, but also offer a poignant glimpse into the past, painting a vivid picture that brings history to life. At number 3, around 93 AD, the Jewish historian Josephus made one of the earliest non-biblical mentions of Jesus in Antiquities of the Jews. This mention does not simply fall in as a passing reference. It is an in-depth discussion, a point of focus in Josephus's historical recounting. It colors a vivid picture of a time and place, bringing the narrative to life with its descriptive texture. Josephus, a historian of considerable repute in his own right, does not shy away from presenting Jesus as a figure of wisdom. He highlights the teachings of Jesus, his wisdom, his philosophy, and his influence on the people around him. Furthermore, Josephus also touches upon the crucifixion of Jesus, a significant event that later went on to shape the course of human history. He provides details about the crucifixion, underscoring its importance in the timeline of events. It's a testament, a narration, not just through the eyes of a believer, but from a neutral historian's perspective. This perspective offers a unique and invaluable insight into the life and times of Jesus. This invaluable record presents Jesus as a wise man, not merely a prophet or a Messiah, but an epitome of wisdom that guided the masses. Most importantly, it offers a crucial corroboration from a non-Christian perspective. Number 4 on our list is the ancient Roman historian Tacitus in his seminal work Annals, penned around the year 116 AD, gives express mention to the execution of Jesus Christ under the orders of Pontius Pilate. The documentation by Tacitus is significantly important due to the fact that he was a Roman himself, lending the accounts an objective perspective. Tacitus is highly respected for his attention to detail, and his chronicles are revered for their accuracy. His meticulous descriptions paint a vivid picture, breathing life into the events that transpired over 2 millennia ago. The inclusion of the crucifixion of Jesus in his records is an attestament to the veracity of the incident, grounding it in historical reality. Tacitus's accounts are further valued for offering a Roman viewpoint, a perspective that is often omitted in the New Testament's narrative. This distinct viewpoint offers an unparalleled clarity into the dynamics of the time, providing invaluable insights into the societal, political, and religious landscape of ancient Rome. In essence, his accounts bring a level of historical validation to the gospel accounts, often shrouded in layers of hyperbole and subjective narration. His accounts, notable for their detail and accuracy, offer a Roman viewpoint, further validating the gospel accounts. In the middle, at number 5, in the early 2nd century, Pliny the Younger, a Roman governor, penned an intriguing account to Emperor Trajan narrating the customs of early Christians, which significantly revolved around the veneration of their spiritual figure, Jesus. This correspondence was not just a mundane description, but rather an extensive exploration into the mysterious world of these early devotees. Pliny, being an astute observer and proficient writer, meticulously detailed their rituals, prayers, gatherings, and hymns, delivering a vivid picture of their religious practices. These writings offer a fascinating glimpse into this emerging community's spiritual landscape, their shared values, and their devotional expressions. Stepping beyond the mere worship of Jesus, Pliny drew attention to their profound faith and the sense of unity that bound them together as a community. He depicted their commitment to moral rectitude, love for their brethren, and their unwavering devotion despite societal challenges. His prominent role as a Roman governor didn't limit him to political affairs, but rather expanded his scope to explore and understand diverse cultures. His letters not only capture the early Christian community's beliefs and rituals, but they also underscore the fascinating dynamics between Roman authority and Christian devotees, a relationship that would shape the course of history in the following centuries. His letters depict the early Christian community's beliefs and rituals, separate from the biblical narrative. Number 6 is ancient Jewish texts like the Babylonian Talmud reference Jesus, providing an alternative historical perspective. The Babylonian Talmud, a massive collection of Jewish law and tradition, is extraordinarily important. It contains the Mishnah and the Gemara, which are both critical components of Jewish law, together forming the Talmud. This textual collection is not just a compilation of law, it also reflects the social and cultural norms of its time. Among its vast sections, the Babylonian Talmud makes various references to Jesus. These references are not just passing mentions, they contribute to a broader multidimensional understanding of Jesus as a historical figure. Some scholars even argue that these texts offer insights into his life that are absent from traditional Christian sources. These ancient Jewish texts provide a more complex understanding of Jesus, showing him not only as a spiritual leader, but also as a significant historical figure. The perspectives provided by these ancient texts sometimes contradict the accounts given in the New Testament, demonstrating that our understanding of Jesus is continually evolving and multifaceted. These texts, which date back centuries, offer critical yet affirming views of Jesus' influence in Jewish history. Taking the 7th spot, Greek satirist Lucian, in his criticism of Christianity, inadvertently confirms Jesus as the founder of the religion. Lucian, a rhetorician and satirist who lived in the 2nd century, was known for his witty and biting critiques of various cultural and religious phenomena of his time. Among his many targets was Christianity, a relatively new and rapidly growing religion that was gaining followers throughout the Roman Empire. Interestingly, despite Lucian's clear disdain for Christianity, his writings provide us with something invaluable: confirmation of the existence of Jesus Christ. While Lucian certainly did not intend to bolster the claims of Christians, his criticisms inadvertently serve as a form of validation. He mentions Jesus not as a myth or a legend, but as a historical figure, the founder of Christianity. In his mockery, Lucian explores the core principles of Christianity, and in doing so, provides us with insights into the early Christian world. The irony of this situation is striking. A staunch critic of Christianity unintentionally confirming the very foundation upon which it stands. His writings, though mocking, serve as an additional historical reference to Jesus' existence. Number 8 is the crown of thorns housed in Notre Dame and the shroud of Turin are relics long associated with Jesus. These two objects, revered by many, carry a weight of historical and religious significance that is, to say the least, profound. The crown of thorns, believed to have been placed on Jesus' head during his crucifixion, now quietly resides in the heart of Paris, in the grand and awe-inspiring Notre Dame Cathedral. The Shroud of Turin, on the other hand, is said to be the burial cloth that covered Jesus' body after his crucifixion. The imprint on the shroud is speculated to be the face of Jesus himself, creating an air of powerful reverence around the relic. It is housed in the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist in Turin, Italy. The importance of these relics extends far beyond their historical significance. They symbolize a deep faith and commitment, reminding the faithful of the sacrifices made and the eternal life promised. Every year, millions of pilgrims and tourists alike travel to see these relics, captivated by their mystique. While their authenticity is debated, these relics have been a part of religious discourse for centuries. Skeptics and believers, historians and theologians all have their perspectives, their theories, and their doubts. Yet the mystery surrounding these items only seems to deepen their allure. The skepticism does not detract from their significance, but rather adds to it, creating a discourse that is as riveting as it is complex. Despite the debates and the doubts, their storied histories contribute to the narrative of Jesus' life and crucifixion. Next, at number 9, archaeological findings have corroborated specific details in the Gospels, a key element in understanding our ancestral past. These details include, but are not limited to, geographical locations and cultural customs that were prevalent during the period of first-century Palestine. This was a time steeped in history, a time when the cradle of civilization was taking its first steps into the annals of recorded history. It was a period of profound change and development, where customs and traditions were in constant flux. The archaeological findings we've unearthed from this era not only provide us with a glimpse into a bygone era, but also lend authenticity to the gospel accounts, and they paint a vivid picture that illustrates their historical credibility. And rounding off our list at number 10, we've got the swift spread of Christianity in the years following Jesus' death is a testament to the profound belief in his teachings. This rapid dissemination of Christianity was set against a backdrop of intense adversity, yet the followers remained undeterred, suggesting a deep and unyielding conviction in the existence and teachings of Jesus. We've journeyed extensively through the annals of time, meticulously unearthing and piecing together an array of enthralling evidence that significantly contributes to our collective understanding of the historical figure of Jesus. Each discovery, every fragment of information, propels us deeper into a past marked by faith, struggle, and ultimately, immense spiritual evolution. Our exploration doesn't just stop here. These top 10 findings beckon us forward, inviting us to delve deeper, to keep questioning, learning, and appreciating this intricate tapestry of faith. This journey motivates us to continue exploring and appreciating the profound impact of Jesus' story on history and culture.